Hello everybody, welcome back. Today I've got some baby winter booties for you. This is one of my very own designs and sorry, it's dipped in. That's just the shoehorn making it look like that. It's not actually that shape. So I've used beige and cappuccino. Those are my favourite colours. This is 0 to 3 months and it's made in a DK yarn. Lightweight number 3, and yeah, they're perfect for this wintry weather. And not only that, they look absolutely adorable. They're higher than your normal booties, and then I've added the detail here with the edge and the matching colour. Of course, you don't have to go for these colours, so you can pick whichever colours that you like. So both shoes are exactly the same, and what you will need for this tutorial is scissors. You'll need a 3.5mm crochet hook, and you will need a needle to sew in your ends. So I'm just going to zoom in a little bit here without being so squeaky. And I like this little detailing. Okay, so let's begin. I've got DK yarn, like I said, lightweight number 3. This is by a brand called Snowball. So this is beige and this is cappuccino. So my boots are going to be made out of the, excuse me, coffee cup there, beige, and then the extras will be done in the cappuccino. So to begin, make a slip knot, however you want to make your slip knot, and chain 9. Into the third chain from the hook, so 1, 2 and 3, place 2 half double crochets. If you've made any of my booties, you will realise that my sole is exactly the same. 5 half double crochets into the next 5. Okay, so 2 into the third chain and then 5 across. Into your very last stitch you will be placing 6 half double crochets. Work across the opposite side of the chain and place 5 half double crochets as you did on the other side. And in your very last stitch, which could mean either here or here, but I go here, place 3 half double crochets and then slip stitch. So there's your 2 half double crochets, slip stitch to the chain 2 at the top. Okay, then chain 3 and into the very same stitch do a double crochet. Into the next stitch do 2 double crochets, and into the third stitch do 2 double crochets. So the first 3 stitches are the initial chain 3 and 1 double crochet, move on to the next, do 2, move on to the next, do 2. Now you want to place 5 double crochets, 1 in each stitch. And then at the top part, it's 2 double crochets in the next 6 stitches. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, one more set. If I'm going to fast, please do in the YouTube app, I think it's a setting there where you can slow me down, and if you're not sure where I'm placing anything, just zoom into the app. You can just press on your phone and you can go into the details a bit more. So after your 6 sets of 2 double crochets, you want to place 5 double crochets down the side, so that I've done 2, 3, 4 and 5, and then you've got 3 stitches remaining. You want to do 2 in each. And slip stitch to the top of the chain 3. Also, if you that's the sole, if you are new to double crochet or half double crochet or single crochet, I do have individual videos listed. Go check those out and practice them, and then you can come back here. So what we need to do now is the upper part of the shoe, and for that chain 1 and into the very same stitch here, do half double crochet, and you want to do half double crochet in the back loops only, these ones here, all the way around, and I'll meet you at the end. Nearly there. Oops. And there should be 34. Do make sure that you have 34 half double crochets. When you get to the end here, to slip stitch into there. Now, before I go any further, I'm not going to cut this yarn. I'm actually going to do this bit here, because when you work right up to the bootie, it's very difficult to get into. So the way I did this is, so there's your work. Don't go this way. We want to work that way on the top of the back loop. So bend your work over here and just grab that first loop that you can see. Grab the colour that you want to use, if at all you want to use. You can skip this part completely if you don't want to have it, but I think it gives it a really nice. And then into the back loops, just gently slip stitch across, like so. So put the hook in, pull it through and pull it through. And then what you'll get is this nice little edging. Into the back loop and then pull it out. But we're working, like we're holding our work this way, okay? And you want to do that all the way around. Don't pull your work. Just keep a gentle hand. Okay? Fold your work if it's easier. Okay, when you get to the back here, it might be a bit difficult. Just use a stitch that's very close. I'll use this one here. I can get my hook in and work. And then there's the last one that you've just come out of. And once you get to this stage, just snip off the yarn, turn your work this way. First thing you want to do is grab this yarn that's sticking out and pull it through to the inside of the shoe. Okay, now we have this, and all you want to do is you can use your hook. We're just trying to grab your hook, and then you can just all we're trying to do really is just join up as neat as possible, okay, at the back. It doesn't matter if it's not 100% perfect. So now we will have both ends of the brown yarn, in my case brown, and then give it a light knot. Just seeing why this looks different, but yes, it is the same. It's just that I haven't worked the rest of the shoe. It just looked a bit different then. I thought, oh dear, I've done that the wrong way around. Okay, and then do one more and get that third one a really good squeeze. Snip your yarn and we're back to the shoe. So we leave the brown to the side. Okay, so remember we slipped here, and I always slip one across to get it absolutely central. So that's what we have at the moment. Then you want to chain one and half double crochet into the same stitch and do 9 half double crochets all the way around. Well, up to the toe part, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh dear, my yarn's being a nuisance today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 7, 8, and 9. Now we want to do a stitch called 2 double crochets together. Still making sure that I have done that. Sorry, do bear with me. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Right. 8 stitches of 2 double crochet stitches together. So to do that, yarn over, go into the next loop, pull up a loop, pull through 2. Yarn over, go into the next one, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through all 3. Show you again. Into the loop, next stitch, pull up a loop, pull through 2, yarn over, go in, sorry, and pull through 2, and then pull through all 3. That's 2 stitches into 1. We've got 2 and we need to do 8, so go ahead and do the other 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay. Now you should have 9 half double crochets. The 9th one here will look a bit different because we slipped across, but it is there. Make sure you do 9. Okay. what you want to do is chain 1 and half double crochet into the same one and do another 9 in total. Now we want to do 4 sets of 2 double crochets together. So yarn in, go in, pull up a loop, pull through 2, yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, pull through 2 and pull through all 3. You want to do 3 more. Okay, back to 9 half double crochets. Okay, that's what we have at the moment. Okay. Next round, chain 1 and do, this is where I grab my notes. You want to do 9 single crochets, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9, because we want to close it up a little bit more because it is a boot and we need to, it's not a shoe, otherwise we could have just left it there. And you want to do 2 single crochets together. So go in, pull up a loop, go into the next one, pull up a loop, pull through all 3 and do that one more time. Go in, pull up a loop, go in, pull up a loop, pull through all 3. And now you should have 9 stitches and you want to do 9 single crochets. Okay, and slip stitch the top of the first single crochet. So that is your bottom part of the shoe that we've done here. Now what we want to do is very simple. I'll just show you this. We are building the height. See, it's quite a tall. And to do that, we are doing 8 rows of half double crochets. So working the same way, chain 1, go into the same stitch, do a half double crochet and do that all the way around, and it should be 22. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, sorry, I meant 20, 19 and 20, because it would have been 22, but we did those 2 single crochet decreases here, it takes it to 20. So that's 1, and you want to do a total of 8 and chaining 1 and then just literally going into the same. We are not increasing as we go up, because if it was a shoe that was literally going to, I don't know, like long boots, sit on the actual calf right under the knee for a baby, then we would increase stitches. But this is being folded back over to the bottom part just above the ankles, so we want to keep that area snug, so we're not going to increase or anything. So straightforward 20 half double crochets and slipping into the first half double crochet of the previous round, chaining 1 and then just doing plain and simple half double crochets. I'm just going to zoom past these, won't take me long. You take your time just to gain some ground rather than start the video. And I'm not sure how to fast forward myself in this section. I might have to get my son to help me with these things. The first few original videos he edited them for me, and of course it has that in there. But like I said to you before, if I was doing a cardigan or a massive project, then I wouldn't. Just let you sit here and watch me crochet. So we're doing 8 in total. And 4, and just another 4. And then what we'll do is we'll add this pretty little shell border on the end. I like the way it just sits at the bottom of the cuff. You can do other borders. You can experiment if you like, but if you like that, then it's, again, I'll be changing a colour just before to match the bottom of this. But again, you don't have to. You can leave them all entirely plain. But I think just it adds a bit of definition to the shoe rather than just completely plain. Like I said, these are 0 to 3 with a 3.5mm crochet hook, DK lightweight number 3. If you want to make the next size up, which will be 3 to 6, use a 4.5. And what you might want to do is, I'm doing 8 rows, you might want to do 10 if you just want to add that centimetre height for the 3 to 6. All the patterns that I do are adjustable to the next size up. I will put that in the description box. Okay, we're nearly there, I think. There's one more row. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's right. One more row, 8 rows of half double crochet. So when we get to the end here, while we are changing our colour, we are not going to cut the yarn because we're going to come back to this main colour. We're just going to leave it in the back and I'll show you what we need to do. This is 2 more rounds and we are done. Before this, I'll just double check it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the one that I've made, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. We don't want one shoe higher than the other shoe. Can happen. So what we need to do now is slip stitch, but then turn your work, okay? and you want to go into that same stitch that you came out from, and you want to grab your alternative colour. The reason, so from in to out, the reason why we're doing that, it gives us this little pattern on the outside and we keep all the knots on the inside. So as we fold this over, this will actually be underneath. So grab your other colour. Oh, just bear with me. So slip stitch and chain one. Okay, I've got the chain one. And then put it into the same stitch that you came out from. Grab your other yarn and pull it through. Now leave the main colour dangling, and all you want to do is a chain one again to secure it, and then just do one single crochet, and there should be 20. You can work in this yarn, or actually no, best not to work in the yarn, because I'll tell you why. We need to have that in the back there to make the knot when we come back round. So (17, 18, 19 and 20. You want to slip stitch to the top of that single crochet, okay? Still keeping this way around. Now you want to grab, let's flip these over, they get jumbled. Now we left that one dangling, right? Now grab that one. Through there, and then through there. And what you need to do is snip off the other colour and chain one, and into the same stitch do a single crochet. We're just going to do a little shell, and all we need to do is, we've done the single crochet in the first one, and then miss one, and into the next one do 4 double crochets, not 5, 4. Okay, miss the next one and slip single crochet in the next, yarn over, miss one, and then go to the next to do 4 double crochets. Miss one. You can see we're still working this way, not that way, this way, because this will fold over. 4 double crochets, so miss that one and go into the next and do single crochet, then miss one and do 4 double crochet, sorry. Miss one, go to the next one, single crochet, yarn over, miss one, and then go to the next one. Four double crochets, miss one, go to the next one and slip stitch, single crochet, then yarn over, miss that one, and then go into the one after and do 4 double crochets. Now you would normally miss that one and slip into that one. I suggest just go into the first and slip into there. It just closes up the work a bit more. Snip your yarn. Okay, we have something that looks like this. So this is why I didn't work in my chocolate yarn, cappuccino yarn should I say, just to make a couple of knots, because that will be underneath. Grab your needle, and just weaving this last end. Anywhere will do, just don't go to the alternative colour if you're using it, just a couple of times to secure it in. It's not going anywhere. And we are complete. Looks like a Wellington shoe at the moment, but honestly, they are adorable. So fold it over. And I'm just going to put one of these in so I can show the shoe to you properly. Make sure, put the cuff down a bit more. There we go. So here they are. Let me just zoom out a little bit so you can see. Here we have absolutely cute, cute, cute. Zero to 3. Like I said, you can use a bigger hook, and you can increase up a little bit more, so if you want a bit more height for the 3 to 6. But this is how lovely they are. Hope you like this tutorial. Thank you everybody for all your support. Thank you for watching, subscribing and liking and sharing. I can see all my analytics here on this side through the YouTube channel, and honestly the support is amazing from all of you. I'll think of another pair of winter boots actually. Why not, since it's the season. Hope you like this and it was easy enough to follow. If not, like I said, you can slow me down or pause me and catch up wherever you need to. Thanks again, and I'll see you on the next one.